Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Astonishing here, and today we're going to make a comparison between ALTRIA AMAKUNI, the mid altar, and also the bootleg version. So let's get into it. Before we start getting into the figures, I want to talk a bit on the box. I am a bit disappointed with the original authentic AMAKUNI version, where the box is very thin. I don't know why they decided to give it this kind of quality. Probably the cut costs everything, but it's very not safety. It just arrived on me with a minor damage at the side of the box. So luckily the plastic mold is sturdy. That makes the figure in safe condition. But yeah, a bit disappointed. Hopefully this is the last one we see AMAKUNI this use kind of quality. Make it a bit thicker, and yeah, probably yeah, the figures will wrap with a bubble wrap, and also with a cardboard box filled with something that not jumble out everything. But it still arrived on me with a damage, so that shows that the quality of the box need to be improved. And the side of the bootleg version is well expected. The box is been damaged when it arrived, and probably if you the hint is, if you see people sells these kind of figures, they tend to say that this is original, but the picture have a window, so this is the sign that you buy a bootleg figures, or people, the one that show on the photo is selling the bootleg figures, because the original doesn't have any kind of windows, just the photo of Altria made altar all the way around, so it doesn't have any windows at the front. So this is the one key that the differentiate between the original and the bootleg from the box. So this is the experience on the box when I unboxing. Probably there's not different on plastic mold, and the bootleg is very low quality everything. So yeah, when you have this kind of figures, when they arrive, if the box is damaged from the outside, definitely it will damage in the inside also. So yeah, better going for the original. The figure is, even the box like high low quality, but they're not to cut their budget on the plastic mold, so that is a good one. So yeah, this is my experience on unboxing. So we going to the figure. We say probably this a bit easier compared to figure, let's say John or Skahak. They have a long hair, they have a bit style hair, where the bootleg is very hard to copy with it. So I started with a bootleg because they tend to copy what the original was, but surprisingly they managed to do almost similar. Probably on her left hair, it a bit probably hard to copy, or they just lazy to do it, because it's almost similar, but it cancel out everything, so they decide not to make almost similar. Probably they have no expertise on that, probably more budget and everything. So yeah, and yeah, like I said, very lucky because Arturia have a small no Arturia have a short hair with a ribbon at the back, so it's probably, I think, a bit easier for them to copy. And yeah, there's not have any shading on the hair. Her face expression is both almost similar. I think the one that cut budget is her crown, where the Amakuni have a shiny metallic look, where if it will reflect on the light, so it's very nice, while the bootleg is intent to just going for black, doesn't have any reflection everything. And also the design is very messy, unlike the bootleg, like the Amakuni, so it's very nice. to see. It's just similar to what my Scarhawk that have a crown, so it's very detailed. So that is good one. Probably, I think this is the nearest the bootleg can go on the detail. Probably not from the others. So we going to body. This is part where bootleg have a lot of issue. I think for my experience collecting bootleg figures, I have collect before then I did. Now that I decide to invest more on original, and this is probably the worst that I buy bootleg figures in terms of scratches and everything, because this one has a lot of scratches, a lot of I would say a rough surface. Like if you touch her dress, it's very rough. On her body, everything is similar what I feel on my Jean Archer on Sega, but I guess that's acceptable for the price figures. They're cutting the budget, but this one, I think they just use probably the price figure PVC and then going on to scale figures. I don't know, because it has a lot of scratches or everything, rough surface, and the details is not accurate, while the original have the very smooth texture, very clean, no scratches at all. Even though I buy the original, I still want to find any kind of issue in this figure, such as the scratches, but I didn't find any from either from the front or the back. So there is a 1 point for AMAKUNI for giving me a very nice figure, because this is my first time buy AMAKUNI. So before this I buy Quest-Q, Kotobukiya, Furyu, like I said before, FNEX. So I'm very disappointed with that. But yeah, AMAKUNI so far doesn't have any kind of issue on me, so good for them. Probably I have no worry on buying the figures in the future. So yeah, the dress at the bottom like kind of curving everything, while the bootleg have just flat straight to downwards. So that is one thing that the difference. And like I said, the scratches, everything, I not feel anything for the original authentic, but it's very smooth, like a matte finish, although it's a bit look like glossy. But yeah, overall it's very great. And we're going to the sword and the sniper. I regret, man, I really love, but after I taking a picture when I preview this, it's very like the magic circuit on her sword and her sniper is lighting up, even though it just reflect on just my small lighting, but it's look very good. It's very nice. It's some kind of like a glow in the dark, but it just reflect on light, but it's very beautiful, very nice. There's nothing on the online, everything is very good. Almost similar to a bootleg. The sword, I give the point for the following the design, the curving, everything, the magical circuit, the shape, everything. But they really cut budget on the quality of the sword, because it's very some kind of low quality, and also the red color is not shining, it's just a darker red. But if the light reflect on them, there's nothing much, really small, but not much as the original, where we see as like a magic circuit that connect to her, because she is a servant. So there's and also she shooting magic damage to enemy, same as the sniper. This is, I think, either both of it have a issue. on it, because both of these have similar problem. That is, the sword is not stay input properly on the base, because it have nothing at the bottom where you hold the sword, no, you hold the sniper, where it's just put there, and hopefully her hand will stuck the sniper will not without any moving. So this also have happened to original authentic. So I have a very rough time to record and do a photo shoot for this figure, because you just move a bit and the sniper is fall down. So that's a bit problem. So probably not nice if we put a tip something there. And on the where they display their photography on a website, everything it looks nice, because somehow they like the sniper is sliding to the figures, everything they have a more secure. But mine is different. I try to look at the box if anything that will helping the sniper, but eventually no, there's nothing. Probably I missing something. I need to look back, because it have a issue on that, because the sniper will not stay put on that. So it's very hard to move here and move there with the figures. So that's probably the thing that I will not going on the bootleg, because the original even have a same issue. But the quality is, I think I can share, is that the sniper shaping, everything is similar. It have also same as the sword, where the red color is not glowing, everything. So that is one the difference for the bootleg and also the authentic version. So that is the side of the accessories. And then we going to at the bottom, we see the base. The base is funny for the bootleg, because I record and I do the photo shoot everything on my mouse pad, because it's will not moving very easily. And at that mouse pad, I have no feeling of the unstable the figure until I move to my another table. You have nothing on the top, where they just stable surface, and that is where I found that the bootleg figure is unstable. There's a shaking, because the base is not flat, really flat. It's some kind of a bend a bit. So when I record it, it's far worse, because like I said before, we move a bit and the sniper is already fall down, while right now I have to face the moving and also a shaking to the bootleg figures. So I give at the end of the shoot, I give up on the bootleg, because it's very hard for me to shoot, because I need to adjust every time, and the hand is very loose, so the sniper is really easy to fall down. It can really even lean a bit on her hand, but yeah, it's very loose, so it's very hard for me. And as you can see on the base for the AMAKUNI, it have a for the pack is like the color of the silver on the sword, while the bootleg is just a blue, is matching the base. I think the design of the base is what I think bootleg easy on copy from the design, and also the letter ALTRIA PENDRAGON, so that is easy for them to copy. But unfortunately, they my probably me my version, I think it have a bend a bit. so it's not very stable. So we going to the back at the cape. This is where the big difference on this figure. The cape on Amakuni is like around her body, like a circular shape, half circular, while the bootleg is not going too far away. They just have a flat at the back, so it's not copying around the figures, but instead they're widening the area of the figure. So if I do a comparison side by side, I need to make a bit of space because the bootleg have a wide cape, so it's keep hitting my Amakuni figure, so I need to be stretching a bit. So that is the one they cutting the budget. And also her skirt, this is also have the most cutting budget, because bootleg, they make most of their money on at the front, so people only see at the front, so they maximum their budget at the front, and they're cutting all the way at the back, because plus we almost every time if we display this matte altar with a cape, so there's no way we will see the skirt issue on that. So but we, as a comparison, everything, we will see a whole, because we buy it with our money, so we need to have our money's worth. So unfortunately they very cutting the budget, because the Amakuni have some kind of effect on her skirt, make it more beautiful. The twitch is very nice. The dress, it's very smooth, nothing, like I said before, nothing scratches even at the back. On the dress, everything is nice, so there's a good one. And also the bootleg have a lot of scratches even at the back, and the quality of the skirts have issue, and it cannot copy everything. It's very, probably this one is almost one the hardest, because they have some kind of twitches here and there. So this is the biggest budget they are cutting, aside from the cape. And probably I don't want to share about her shoes, because these were almost every time I buy. The base of the shoes is probably like a not matching what the figures have, like silver colors, unpainted, while the Amakuni is always they painted all the way around from the top to the bottom, so you don't have to worry about it. But the bootleg, if there's a place they will cutting budget, they will, and they maximize at the front, so people will see it's kind of appealing, but it actually, in reality, it doesn't. Yeah, but as I expected, the price of you get is around what, 20, and then you get Amakuni is around what, 100 more. So yeah, there's probably there's a way that they're cutting the budget. So this is my experience on this comparison. I would say this figure is worth to buy if you're interesting, although like I said, beware of the bootleg. Like I show, the one big point is the box is have a window. If there's a window at the front, so you know that this is a bootleg. Please avoid it, going for the original that have no windows at all. So yeah, that's it about it, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy with this comparison, and I will share you a bit with the comparison a bit. If there's more, I going to edit it. So this month probably I have unboxing a bit I waiting for one of my figures to arrive this month. Hopefully it arrive on time, nothing have delay. If not, probably I have to delay on September. And also there's one more video about diecast car. For a long time I not do a diecast haul. Probably this is the last one for this year, I think, if there's not many car that are interesting, because I collect mini GT. I restock collecting Hot Wheels. And yeah, mini GT cost a bit more compared to Hot Wheels, so I need to see if this car is very worth. If it is, so probably I have no choice to buy it, and if no, then I will say I will skip, because right now the mini GT have nothing much. So yeah, probably coming soon will be one more diecast haul, and also the unboxing figures, and not to mention FGO content. I will never stop that for the FGO content. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like the video if you feel interesting, comment down below for the opinion. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't. So see you guys in the next video. Ciao.